Namaskar friends, welcome to Rajan George Motivation next episode. Today I am going to speak to you about the subject why rich people become richer and poor people become poorer. I am stating the reasons. A poor man thinks that he is a poor person. He believes that he is a poor person. The poor man visualize himself as a poor person. The poor person feel that he is a poor person. His self-image is that of poor person. His mindset is that of a poor person. His attitude is that of a poor person. His dominant thoughts or his predominant thoughts are poverty, scarcity, lack, limitation, debt, and so on. He tells others very often that he is a poor person. Understand, words are very powerful. Whatever you say will be actualized or materialized by the subconscious mind. The poor person often tells himself or to others that he cannot afford this thing, that thing, a house, for example, the furniture, a car, like that. Here also, the subconscious mind will make his words true. He will not be able to afford these things when he often say like that. And the poor man is worried of his poor financial condition. He is depressed of his poor financial condition. And by the law of attraction, the subconscious mind will actualize all these things. His thoughts, his beliefs, his mindset, his words, his visualization, his worry, etc. will be actualized by the subconscious mind. That is how the poor man continues to be poor, or he becomes poorer and poorer. Whereas a rich man thinks that he is a rich person. He believes that he is a rich person. He visualizes himself as a rich person. His thoughts are that of richness. His self-image is that of money. His mindset is that of a rich person. His dominant thoughts are money, abundance, foreign trip, big luxury cars, and so on. And by the law of attraction, the subconscious mind actualizes his thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And that is how the rich man becomes richer. And another reason why poor man becomes poorer is a poor person always associate with the poor people. The association is very important. You get the mindset, you get the feelings, ideas of the people with whom we associate. If you mingle with, associate with the negative, depressed, poor people, your poverty, your negativity will be multiplied. Whereas rich people associate with rich people. They associate with the talented, highly performing people. They associate with the great people. Their evenings they spend in social clubs where they have got the opportunity to meet successful people. Their topic of discussion is big houses, luxury cars, foreign tour, big ideas, and so on. And next reason why the poor man continues to be poor is because the poor man is having an employee mindset. he is conditioned to be an employee. That I will say an example. How an elephant is trained. An elephant, it can be tied to a small post by a very weak link, because in the childhood of the elephant will try to break it. He will not be able to do it. And a grown-up elephant is conditioned to believe that he is not able to break that small chain like that. Poor man is conditioned to believe to be a worker to somebody. Whereas the rich people have got an entrepreneurship mindset. The rich man always think of opportunity to start new ventures, to start new production, new businesses. And next reason is the poor man work for money, whereas for rich person money work for them. I will explain what it is. If a poor man work for money, that is, he works for daily wages, his time to work is limited, and thereby his income is also limited. Whereas a rich man, he does not work for somebody, he does not work for his time, but others work for him. That is, money work for them. Others' time are unlimited. Others are unlimited. That is why. So their income is also unlimited. He can employ as much people as he likes, and thereby money will work for these people. And another reason why poor people continue to be poor is poor people think of exploitation. They think of wages. They criticize everybody, criticize the employer, they criticize the government for the price rise, they criticize about their poor financial condition, they blame the authorities, the government for their poverty and scarcity. Whereas the rich man always think of ideas. They always think outside the box for creating wealth. They think of new ways of doing things. And that is how the rich man continued to be richer and richer. And the poor man think that only luck is the reason for prosperity. Rich people are lucky, that is how they are rich, they think, and they are poor because they are unlucky. And in India, most of the poor people spend the major portion of their income in lottery and then for alcohol. A government think to exploit these poor people by means of lottery and alcohol. If a rich person is consuming alcohol, that is only a small portion of their income, whereas for poor men, alcohol is a major portion of their income. And no rich man they take lottery ticket in India. And another reason why poor people continue to be poor is because banks think that poor people are not bankable. All the banking system in India serve only the elite, only 5 or 10% of the population. Any bank loan is only to the rich because they only have the security or the collateral to give. They only will have the CIBIL score, whereas the poor man cannot approach for a bank for a loan to set up something, to start something new, because bank will not give them loan because their thinking is the poor is not bankable. Here in India, poor people continue to be poorer and rich people continue to be richer. These are the reasons. And India is the country having the maximum disparity between rich and poor. In all developed countries, there is enough prosperity and money flow in the economy that anybody who works for somebody is having a minimum standard of living. They can afford to almost anything by working for their time. But here, by working for their time, working for daily wages, the poor man, in spite of their hard work, is having only a hand-to-mouth existence or a very poor economical situation. So, for a poor man to become rich, we have to produce wealth in the country. Our economy has to develop. We have to make opportunity for each and everybody in the country by foreign investment, by creating opportunities. Thank you.